Well, it definitely feels like this album came and went pretty quick. 2 videos, technically, for this, round of doing it. I did some of the singles already, so it I'd already put a dent in it basically. But this is the last of it. This is basically all of side 2. We did Rock and Roll With Me last week, so We Are the Dead, 1984, Big Brother, and the chant of the ever circling skeletal family. Let's go. Hi guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. And yes, we are back with Mr. David Bowie for our Bowie Wednesday pick of the week. We're gonna finish off Diamond Dogs. Yeah, it's not that long, right? It's about 15 minutes. It's not too bad. I've heard a lot about 1984 and Big Brother because I know that he wanted to write an album about the book 1984, which is a fantastic novel. And it's funny that it's 2024. It's 40 years, afterwards. And I feel like we're kind of there, right? But I know that I think the wife of the author didn't like the cover or something like that, and basically pulled away the rights or something. So he kind of just threw it in together with this album. I guess that's what it was about. I don't know, but it's very interesting, bit of trivia right there. No matter what, I love Bowie. It doesn't matter what incarnation, doesn't matter what era it is. All the way up to the final album that we listened to. We listened to Black Star, and yeah. He just never disappoints. He is one of the best entertainers and musicians of all time. I'll give him that, and I respect the hell out of him. So, We Are the Dead. Let's go. If you want to subscribe to help a brother out, click that icon right below my face. I'd really appreciate it. And if you really want to help the channel out, leave a like and a comment. That really helps. All right. We Are the Dead by David Bowie. 3, 2, 1, go.
Something kind of hit me today. I looked at you, wondered if you saw things my way. People will hold us to blame. It hit me today. It hit me today. We're taking it hard all the time. Why don't we pass it by? Just reply, you've changed your mind. We're fighting with the eyes of the blind. Taking it hard, taking it hard. Yet we feel that we are paper, choking on you nightly. They tell me, son, we want you. Be elusive, but don't walk far. For we're breaking in the new boys. Deceive your next of kin. For you're dancing where the dogs decay. Defecating ecstasy. You're just an ally of the legion. Locator for the Virgin King. But I love you in your funky bumps and your nimble dress betrays. Oh, dress yourself, my urchin one.
Guitar is awesome.
I hear them on the rails because of all we've seen, because of all we've said. We are the dead.
So true.
One thing kind of touched me today. I looked at you and counted all the times we had laid, pressing my love through the night, knowing it's right, knowing it's right. Now I'm hoping someone will care, living on the breath of a hope to be shared.
Was that him harmonizing with himself? Like double track?
Trusting on the songs of our love, that someone will care, someone will care. But creatures locked in tomorrow's double feature. Heaven is on the pillow. Its silence competes with hell. It's a 24-hour service, guaranteed to make you tell. And the streets are full of press men bent on getting hung and buried. And the legendary curtains are drawn round baby bankrupt who sucks you while you're sleeping. It's the theater of financiers. Count them, 15 round the table, white and dressed to kill. Oh, caress yourself, my juicy, for my hands are all but withered. Oh, dress yourself, my urchin one, for I hear them on the stairs, because of all we've seen.
Sounds like he's talking about religion.
Because of all we've said, we are the dead. We are
maybe not.
dead. We are the dead.
What a peculiar song. I liked it, go. That was really cool. Very interesting. 1984. Is this Dunbar or Tony Newman? It says or. Oh my god. Epic as hell. Dunbar's holding it down, bro.
I'm looking for a vehicle. I'm looking for a ride. I'm looking for a party. I'm looking for a sign. I'm looking for the treason that I knew in 65.
Oh my god.
Beware the savage year of 1984.
2020.
I guess we enrolled in 1984. 1984.
His vocals are amazing, bro. Twilight Zone. Now we go into Big Brother. God, that show was the worst. I know it's from the book, but you know what I mean.
Don't talk of dust and roses, or should we powder our noses? Don't live for last year's capers. Oh, give me steel, give me pulses unreal. We'll build a glass asylum with just a hint of mayhem. We'll build a better whirlpool. We'll be living from sin, and we can really begin. He's Savior, Savior, shores.
Wow.
Hear me ungraphically yours. Someone to blame us, someone to follow, someone to shame us, some brave Apollo, someone to fool us, someone like you. We want you, big brother, big brother.
I was not expecting these past 3 songs. Is that the Moog or is that a sax? I don't know what that is. That's a sax. Or like a bassoon.
I know you think you're awful swell, that you made everyone you feel everywhere. Lord, I think an overdose if you knew what's going down. Someone to claim us, someone to follow, someone to shame us, some brave Apollo, someone to fool us, someone like you. Someone to claim us, someone to follow, someone to shame us, some brave Apollo, someone to fool, someone like you. Someone to claim us, someone to follow, someone to shame us, some brave Apollo, someone to fool, someone like you. We want you, big brother.
No way. It just transitions into it. Well, I'm glad I did these together.
Brother. Ooh, ooh. Shake it up, shake it up. Move it up, move it up. Brother. Ooh, ooh. Shake it up, shake it up. Move it up, move it up. Brother.
What?
Shake it up, shake it up. Move it up, move it up. Brother. Ooh, ooh. Shake it up, shake it up. Move it up, move it up. Brother. Ooh, ooh. Shake it up, shake it up. Move it up, move it up.
What the fuck is that?
Brother. Ooh, ooh. Shake it up, shake it up.
I'm just kidding. What the fuck? Well, that's unsettling. Wow. Okay, well, Jesus. I was not expecting that. I don't know what that was, bro. What? They were playing music. Wow. Bowie just knows how to finish albums, man. It's always so different, and I don't know, man. That was, I don't even know what to call that at points. I mean, the last two definitely were rock and roll. You know, the last one was technically just like a little extension. It's like a not an outro. What is it? Not an epilogue. I don't know. It's like a part 2 almost. It felt like, or the closing section, and it completely. I don't know. This is a very trippy set of 4 songs. You know what I mean? What a weird album side. I really liked it. Obviously, I'm just trying to see where he's going with it. You know, I get the 1984 connection. I get that, but I felt like there was something else to it as well. You know, I know he writes at a level where there's, you know, definitely subtext and context and all that, and I don't know. He just speaks to me. You know, like on a, I wouldn't say spiritual level. Maybe it is just like a mental level. Because his lyrics always have like double meanings. He's always dealing with concepts that are either lofty or pretty personal, you know. He either goes to the home run or he strikes out, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't mean that in a negative context or striking out, just maybe just for the songs. Either he's going for like a base level personal relationship sort of thing, or he's Ziggy Stardust, you know what I mean? So there's all kinds of different angles he goes at. Let me see who we got before I start yapping away. Okay. So this is for 1984, the song, the single, Keith Harwood, ? Engineer. All right. So David Bowie on lead vocals, Jeff McCormick on backing vocals. Okay. So that was the person I heard, and I was like, is that Bowie like double tracked? No, that was someone else. Okay. Alan Parker on lead guitar, Mike Garson on electric piano and piano, Herbie Flowers on bass, and then it says Ainsley Dunbar or Tony Newman on drums. Thanks, Wikipedia. And then Tony Visconti did the string arrangement. Now, I thought the strings were pretty cool. I liked the guitar in it too. I thought it was, what did it remind me of? It kind of reminded me of that almost 70s funk and soul kind of music, that riff, the wakaka wakaka wakaka. I know, maybe even like not Joe Walsh. That's another Talkbox guy. Who is the other Talkbox guy? See, I listen to so much music I forget sometimes. My apologies. Is it Frampton? Maybe it's Frampton. But just sort of like that kind of riff. I know that's not exactly like, you know, funk or soul from the 70s, but it's like that kind of sound, you know, with the guitar in 1984. I thought that was really cool. They all fit together well, but they're also individually pretty good, you know? Like I said, I was not expecting such a almost mellow, even though there was like very climactic feeling moments at the end. It felt very subdued, you know? Especially compared to the rest of the album. Like, side 1 is kind of like a barn burner, you know? And then you get to this side, and it's a little more introspective, and I don't know. I don't even have the words for it, to be honest. Like, this probably makes for a shitty video when this happens, and I'm like, oh wow, that completely took me by surprise. I really don't have anything to say because that was just something I need to hear again, basically. All right, so I'm gonna go back to the album. It's considered funk rock, so I guess I wasn't too far off. That's what it says for the genre tag, but who knows? Big Brother. It was for his never produced musical based on 1984. Released on Diamond Dogs, and it segged into the final track of the record, Chant of the Ever Circling Skeletal Family, which is very interesting. It was recorded it was one of the last songs recorded during the Diamond Dogs sessions. It basically reflects the ending of 84, where Winston Smith's brainwashing, there you go, it works too. Brainwashing is complete, and he loves Big Brother. This was described as by a Bowie biographer, David Buckley, as a frightening pagan to the super god, where Nicholas Pegg considered that Bowie was showing how the glamour of dictatorships is balanced with its banality. The opening trumpet line has been compared to Miles Davis sketches of Spain, blah, blah, blah. Well, I guess that's it. That was Bowie, Jeff McCormick, Alan Parker, Herbie Flowers, Tony Newman. Okay, so Big Brother was Tony Newman. So was 84 Newman too? Man, actually, Wikipedia's got me messed up. And it says Tony Visconti did the sound effects for Big Brother. I would definitely say that out of those 4 songs, 1984, Big Brother, and then Skeletal Family would be my favorite of the 3. The first one, it didn't feel aimless because it kind of played into the record, it felt like, but I don't know, compared to the rest of the record, it's not, my favorite song out of the bunch. But, there has to be a song that you like the least, and it might be that one, to be honest, but I still thought it was cool, though. I mean, it definitely had a good piano sort of driven thing to it with the riff as well that was going on. I'm guessing that was either David playing that or whatever. It sounded like there was like a Moog or some kind of like synthesizer being played. And of course, his vocals and lyrics are just always top notch, no matter what. Like, I can always count on him if he's in it. If Garson's in it, I can always count on Garson's piano being insane. And it was not as prominent as side one, it was there. He was playing like keyboard, it felt like half the time, but it wasn't as prominent, but I liked it though, the way they kind of more blended back into the sound instead of being the dominant force. That is one thing I will say about these last 4. Everyone worked together very well. Like, it wasn't like very much a standout parts. Everyone just kind of worked together to make the sound itself just be great. I love songs like that, so I don't have to pick out particular things. I think everyone did great. It sounded like there was like a sax or something in there. I guess it was a trumpet because that's what it said. But I like that. I would definitely say, yeah, Big Brother 1984 were the best. And I'm not have to title the video with those 2 because the other 2 way too long. But that's Diamond Dogs. That's crazy, bro. This album went basically in 2 weeks. All right, so let's get our final tallies ready, shall we? All right, side 1. How can I not pick Sweet Thing, Candidate, Sweet Thing Reprise? I mean, that was one of Bowie's best. I mean, hands down. I've been listening to it all week. I can't get it out of my head. All 3 parts. I just listened to it in the shower before I started recording, bro. And it's just fantastic work, man. Bowie is literally the best, and that is one of his best. And I've gone through a few albums now. I got a couple under my feet. I can make such declarations, I guess, but that is definitely one of his best. Definitely my favorite on side 1, and then I would go with 1984 Big Brother is my favorite on side 2. I think honestly Mike Garson on side 1 was the standout artist of it, tied with Bowie, and then I'd say Bowie, and then Tony Newman, and I guess whoever else was playing on that track for Big Brother in 1984, because they all worked together so well. It's basically one person, it sounded like at points. Just it blended together so well. Dunbar or Newman, whoever it is, he plays so well with what Bowie's doing, with the cadence of his delivery. He's got very interesting vocals, but his delivery and his cadence is also even more interesting if you think about it, because it's all about like the tension and release, and David does that very well with placing the vocals at certain parts throughout the song that bring everything to a nice conclusion, and you feel good that you listen to something good, basically. And Bowie always brings it home. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I'm not going to sit here all day and talk your ear off. I got shit to do. You got shit to do. So I'm going to get out of here. If you got an idea for the next Bowie album we should do, I'm going to leave a pinned comment at the top. Let me know down below. And should I say that? Okay. The one with the most likes we will do next. I promise. Oh, you're still here? I forgot to tell y'all one thing. We have a really cool Patreon community. If you want to come join us, talk music, have a request, whatever, it's up to you, man. Join the $15 tier or up. You get 1 free request a month. We'd love to have you, like I said. We have a really cool Discord. I've done a bunch of full albums of like the Beatles and some other bands like Blind Faith and everything. There's a bunch of videos on there, basically. Hours and hours of extra content. And there is also a PayPal if you want to send a request or a tip in that way. It's much appreciated. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you later.